welcome back. Today I'm going to give you my review on the, what is it called? Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen. Now this pen is actually an eye pencil. It's one that you sharpen, and the one I have is in the shade Sage Gold, and I did get it in my Pixi just regular glam bag. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell or not. It's not this color here. That's their trademark color if you're not familiar with Pixi, but it is the shade of the kind of wrapper of the main part of this liner here. I will give you a swatch of it as well. I'm going to do a really heavy swatch. It is, I will have to say, this is a beautiful color. I love this color. I love getting shades like this in my bags. Not necessarily always getting the same one, but I love getting shades that are wearable but yet a little bit different. It just kind of switches it up a bit without having to feel like you're putting on a really bold and different look. You can just switch it up and put something like this on. It does have I don't know if it's gold glitter. It does have some kind of gold reflex in there, but the sage pretty much just kind of comes through with this. So this is a pencil that you sharpen. I just completely put it down on my hand there. So it is something that I will have to sharpen again before I use it again. I don't mind that. I find that pencils like this tend to stay creamier than the ones that are retractable, just because they're more secure and snug in the wood for the most part. You're always getting, when you're sharpening it, you're cleaning it off a bit, you're getting more fresh goodness, gooiness product out of it because it's sharpening away some of the old drier things. So I don't mind a pencil like this in general at all. As a matter of fact, if I'm going to use an eye pencil, I do prefer one that I'm going to sharpen over one that is retractable. Now this pencil is creamy. It is a beautiful shade. It goes on nicely. It wears so well throughout the day. My watery eyes were tearing up, especially one of the days that I wore it, and I mean like really tearing up to the point where I had like crocodile tears streaming down my cheeks. The grass was being cut when I was on my way to the school in the school field, and I walked through it, and let's just say it was tear city. My nose was running. It was not pretty, but even though my makeup did not look the greatest after, you know, the allergy attack incident, whatever you want to call it, this was still on my eyes for the most part. It did wear off a little bit, but for the most part, it was still there. I do have pictures that I will insert here to show you what it looked like when I first applied it, and then throughout the day. I took a couple pictures as well, just to show. The first picture is before I went for the walk, and then immediately after when I got home, I took another picture, and then another one at the end of the day as well. So that is how well it held up just on its own. Now, this is a beautiful pencil. It retails for $12 US, or you can get it for $16 here in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart. Not a bad price for an eyeliner, but having said that, if you wear contacts, please, buyer beware. Not all eyeliners are contact lens safe. And I have no idea if this has claims that it is or not. I didn't really look into it that well. I'm just going to share my experience with you quickly on it. I did wear it a couple of weeks ago, and I did my eye makeup, I put this on, and then I went and put my contacts in. And we were going to church that morning, and my husband was driving to church, and my left eye, all of a sudden it was getting really cloudy, and I knew right away what it probably was, because it happens sometimes. Some eyeliners, the oil and the creaminess from the product will get up onto my contact lenses. So I wasn't too concerned. It was a little irritating, but my right eye appeared to be fine at the time. So we're driving, and I'm just like, okay, my eye, you know, it's getting a little bit harder to see, and it was frustrating because, you know, I have one blurry eye and one clear eye, and we're driving and we get to church, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait, and, you know, maybe after prayer and whatever, after my eyes are closed, maybe it'll clean it up a bit. No, by the time we were about half an hour into the service, I had to walk out, and I had to actually take my contacts out and throw them in the garbage because both eyes had gotten so bad from having my eyes closed and whatnot. It had transferred a lot of this liner actually onto the lenses. It wasn't even the oils from this. It was some of the actual product was actually going up onto my lenses. I've had that happen sometimes before, and if I'm at home, I can take them out and I can clean them. out. I didn't have my case with me. I didn't have my spare glasses in my purse or anything like that. I have disposable contacts anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal for me. I had been wearing them for a week or so. Again, it wasn't a big deal that I had to throw them out, but the point is I just know that if you wear contact lenses, this will transfer onto your lenses. It does get very uncomfortable. It's hard to see. It didn't get any better. It just kind of made them all cloudy, and I had to take them off, and it did have some of the actual color on the lenses when I took them off. So I know that does happen with some eyeliners, and usually I'm more careful with trying them out, but I didn't even think of it this time. I just kind of used it that morning and went about doing what I was doing, and unfortunately it did not work out for me. There was no pain involved. It didn't hurt or burn or anything like that. It got cloudy and I wasn't able to wear them anymore. I had to take them out, and again, my fault for not being prepared to have something to put them in and take them home. So that was my fault on the actual loss of them. But if you are conscious of that and you wear contacts a lot and you need a liner that is going to hold up and not transfer onto your lenses, I don't recommend these liners at all for that. It did transfer quite quickly and it did get quite bad. Even when I wasn't wearing my lenses and I was just trying this out again, I could tell that my eyes were getting a film over them at certain times, and I could blink it away and it was fine, but it did happen even without my contacts in. It's hard to explain. Unless you've experienced it before, you wouldn't necessarily know, but it did put like a film, a cloudiness over my eyes, and again, once I blinked, it was fine, but that wasn't the case with my contacts. So again, beautiful product, beautiful pencil, beautiful color. It wears nice. It goes on creamy and silky. It's a really nice pencil. But again, be very cautious if you have contacts and you are planning on using this, because my experience was not good with that at all. If you are looking for some recommendations for pencils that work really well with contact lenses, the Rimmel Scandaleyes or the Essence gel liners that they have, those both for drugstore work excellent. I've never had a problem with either one of those transferring onto my lenses or putting a film on my eyes or anything like that. The Smashbox Always On liners, those are also very nice as well if you're looking for a more high-end one. I believe they have more colors. All of those as well are sharpening ones if that's what you're looking for, or if you're not, maybe though you wouldn't be interested in those. So that is my quick little review on these Pixi eye pencils. What are they called again? The Endless Silky Eye Pen. Again, beautiful product, works really nice. If you don't wear contacts, I suggest trying them out. They aren't super expensive. They have some really nice colors. And yeah, they wore well. They didn't tug. They're creamy, but they will transfer onto your contacts. So keep that in mind. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried these before and your experience. Do you wear contact lenses? Was it okay for you? Or if you do wear contact lenses and you know of some other liners that work well that don't transfer, let us know in the comments about that as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.